What's happening, everyone? My name is Phil with PrecisionLED.com, and today we have a 2015 Jeep Wrangler we'll be installing LED interior lights on. Now, this is the 4-door unlimited sport model, and this installation will be compatible with the Rubicon, the Sahara, as well as the unlimited sport, both 2-door and 4-door. This is a 2015, so that means it's the JK chassis style, and that's compatible with your models 2007 and up. For today's installation, we're going to be using a PrecisionLED standard 50/50 style LED conversion kit, and the kit on the website uses strictly all canvas LED lighting, and that's what's required for the Jeep to make sure that the lights don't flicker or have error codes on the dash. We're going to be doing an installation on our overhead map lights in the front, the dome light, the backup reverse light, as well as the license plate lights. Let's go ahead and get started. We're looking now at the overhead map lights for the Wrangler. We're going to use the 3 included trim tools. We have a pointed wedge tool, serrated knife tool, as well as our crowbar tool with the fork ends. We're going to use this one here with the fork ends to help pry out the lens cover. Start at the top. You're just pushing down on each side, and that helps to release the clips that are holding it in place. And as you can see, there's 4 on each side. Now, access to these bulbs is a little bit difficult. Sometimes you can pull them out with your hand. You can also use the pointed wedge tool to kind of force them out. But what I find to be the easiest way is to use some tape. So you take the tape and you wrap it around the bulb at the very end here, and then you pull. And that helps to get the bulb out really easily with a little bit minimal effort. Once you have the bulb out, we need to use our canvas type LEDs to install them. And that's because these have a very specific power usage that's required. These are also polarity specific, so right now it's not working. If you take the bulb out, you turn it around, you are correcting the polarity. There we go. That's one in. And we'll take another piece of tape here for the other side. Make sure this makes its way in firmly. There we go. Okay. Now that we have them in, the lens cover, if you can tell, 2 of the tabs are horizontal, the other ones are vertical. The horizontal side goes into the front, and the vertical side goes in the back. And you're just pushing them in to lock it all in place. That's it. We're looking now at the dome light. Now, you're going to be using the flat end of our serrated knife tool. You're going to come in from the side here, where the switch is, and pry out. And that should release the lens cover. Drop that down, and now you have access to the bulb. We're just going to pry that one out. It's a festoon type bulb. And replace it with one of our canvas type LEDs. Test to see if it works. And because these ones are polarity specific, we're going to flip this one around. You want to make sure the LED boards are pointed slightly angled forward, and that's so that you hit the cabin more so than the trunk. And then you're going to take your lens cover back here and push it forward to lock it back in place. For the backup reverse lights here, we just need to remove the screw here on the inner side, closer to the trunk, top and bottom. Just need a Phillips head screwdriver for that. We're going to use a drill, just to make the process a bit quicker for you. Once we have those out, the assembly pops out. And from the back here, this is your backup reverse light. You're going to twist counterclockwise to get access, and the bulb comes out right here. Now this is a 3157 style bulb. We're replacing it with one of our premium 5730 style LEDs. And these are not polarity specific, so you can just go ahead and plug it in and know that that one's gonna work. When you reinsert, you line up the tabs here on the sides. And once it drops in place, you turn clockwise to lock it in. Reassembly, you make sure the wiring harness gets in first. You make sure that this side comes in, sorry, the outside comes in, and you kind of angle it back in like this. Once you have it in place, you just want to make sure you line up those screws. For the license plate light, it actually does not require any tools. There are two tabs, one on each side, little plastic tabs that you're going to push in with your thumb and pointer finger. And then this whole thing should pop down like that. And what you are pushing in on are these two tabs here and here. Now you'll see that the connector is exposed. We're going to twist it counterclockwise to remove, and it exposes the T10 LED. Just take that one out. Now we're using a specialized short T10 bulb. This one's pretty bright, and it's only a single bulb, right? This housing only has room enough for one, but this is polarity specific, so you want to make sure you test the lights, make sure it turns on, and you can see it's on, before we go ahead and put the cover back in place. Now this cover has two tabs. You want to make sure that you get them lined up. And once they're lined up, you're twisting it clockwise to get it back in place. Now this one, all you have to do is push it back in, and you're all set.
And that's the end of the installation. If you have any questions or concerns, please email us at help@precisionled.com, or you can reach us online and submit a support ticket at www.precisionled.com/contact. Please like or subscribe if you enjoyed the video or enjoyed the process for what we do. It really does help us out when we make the next one, knowing that there's people out there watching the videos. Have a good one.